Hello, Libra. This is your January 2022. Well, Libra, it sure seems like that last year went by really quick for you. It also feels like, for some of you, you did a lot of work on yourselves. You really did a lot of work on yourselves. And now that we are in a new year, you're wanting to take the evidence, the proof, the results of that hard work, and you're ready to move forward. Libras, for some of you, having the Three of Wands as your first card, for some of you, you're now at the point, or you're now at the place where you can stand at a higher level, looking down, looking back at where you just came from. For some of you, Libras, like I said, it's been a hard, long, tough year. For some of you, you didn't even know which way was up anymore. For some of you, you almost quit. When we got to October and November, and even the first week of December, you guys were so ready to throw in the towel. And that's so not like you, Libra, because you always continue to try to maintain balance. The scales, remember? You always try to maintain balance. But Libra, as you walk down that path, it's kind of like visioning or try to imagine walking through a forest, and there's just a little bit of a path, a road, so to speak, cut out. As you, and let me help you with that visualization. As you are walking down that path, you're doing a lot of thinking. You're looking left and right. You're realizing nature. You're realizing that the leaves that were on the ground, they must have died. They fell off of the tree. They crumbled. But you can also realize that eventually these trees are going to all have new leaves, new beginnings. This path may have felt quite lonely to some of you. This path may have even felt like you had no idea where it was going. But a lot of you finally realized that the only thing that really mattered is love. Love from your family, love from your friends, just love. Love is the master key that opens the gates of happiness. If you have that master key, if you're able to take and unlock your heart for love, if you're able to do that on this path, on this journey that you're on, for some of you, no matter where you are in this world, no matter where you are, things will keep on changing. Life will keep on moving. Things will keep on happening. There is going to always be movement. There's always going to be choices and decisions. There's always going to be love. No matter which way you turn, no matter how life spins for you. For some of you, Libras, you've been blessed in many different areas because with the Ace of Cups, it shows an overwhelming amount of abundance, and that can be either in love, friendship, something in your life has been very full, very consistent, whether it's a friend, a partner, your job, your finances, your family, something has been very full. And because of that, you've been able to keep going. That's why you didn't quit, like I said, in November, first week of December. No wonder you didn't give up. It was difficult for you for a while, Libras, but as you moved into January, you were able to make a decision. You were able to balance these pentacles. You were able to balance them. Make sense of something. You finally saw something for what it truly was. Or you saw someone for who they truly are. Not the person that you created them in your mind to be. Not the illusions or delusions that you created to believe that they were something much more than what they actually were. For some of you Libras, when you decided to stand up for yourself, take your power back, so to speak. When you decided that, yes, it's going to be overwhelming. Yes, it's going to be a lot of work. But at the end of the day, I know what I don't want. I know what I don't want. I also know what I do want. I want justice. I want truth. I want somebody who's honest. I want somebody I can depend on. I want somebody who's not running, cheating, lying, manipulating, stealing. I want somebody who has a conscience. That's exactly what you want. You want somebody who has morals. Somebody who knows that they won't do this behind your back, let alone in front of you. See, because some people, how you know somebody has really good morals and good character? If somebody would not do something in front of your face, but they'll do it behind your back, that's not good. If somebody feels that they could steal because you're not looking, or the boss ain't looking, or the store clerk's not looking, that's shady. Very shady. Or if somebody who pretends they're really this great, nice person, wonderful person, in front of everybody else, but when you get home, they're just a miserable bastard or bastardette, that's not good character. For some of you, you've dealt with narcissists in the past. But I'm also going to say, Libras, you must take accountability and responsibility for allowing somebody to continually mistreat you over and over and over. See, you took them back. They asked and you took them. So you have to take your own responsibility. Now, for a lot of you, this damn person from the past may still be hanging around. They may occasionally try to communicate or talk to you. You must hold your ground. You must keep your boundaries. You must stay strong in faith because you know exactly what it is that you want. You've had to make that tough decision. For a lot of you, you didn't want to. For a lot of you, because of that tower moment that you went through, that's how come now the universe can hand you a pentacle, hand you a gift. For some of you, it took a lot of work, a lot of shadow work, a lot of past life regression work, a lot of soul searching. It also took a lot of patience. And Libras, you didn't really have a lot of patience. You like that instant gratification, right? But you couldn't have it with that. You needed to work on it. So as you took the time to contemplate things, to look things over, to ponder, yes, it gave you restless nights. Yes, it gave you a lot of worry. But it also gave you an ending, which allowed you now to have this new beginning. So in January, expect a lot of messages, both from past people and new people. Expect to get out of this isolating mode that you've been in. No longer are you going to be the hermit in the house. No longer. Now you're going to look at the options and opportunities that are presenting themselves. You're going to give something another try. You're believing in yourself at this point. Blessings are coming your way. A lot of you have taken your shit or are going to take your shit and move forward. For some of you, you said you're done. You're not arguing anymore. It's not worth it. It's too much. You're trusting your intuition. You're moving forward. For a lot of you, yes, being alone is not easy. Being alone can be uncomfortable. But the truth is you're never alone. Your angels, your guides, your higher power is always with you. For a lot of you, you definitely have an outreach, meaning you have a group of people. You have your tribe. You have either your family or your best friend or your neighbor or your coworker. You have somebody. You have somebody. Maybe you don't always feel like you do, or you don't want to be a burden to them, or you don't want to always call them if you have a problem. But you know what? You have somebody who is willing to listen. And if you didn't come to them and they found out about that, they would be very upset about it. Libra, your money is going to get so much better. Somebody may try to challenge you for your money, or somebody may try to create a distraction so you can't better yourself or make more money. Somebody might try, oh, come on, just come out with us. Don't go to work today. Don't do overtime today. Just come out with us. No, go to work. Make your money. Make your money. Money will give you the freedom to do what you want to do when you want to do it. For some of you, you might have been in that third-party situation, but it is over and done. You have to remember that even though that person may have had many options, you were always the best one. You are always their best choice. If they didn't make that choice because they wanted to be stubborn, because they wanted to be in control, because they thought they could, then that's on them. Let them be the fool forever. Their loss is your gain. You will continue to sit, Libra, yes, as the Empress. You will continue to celebrate with your friends and your family. You no longer are knocked down. You no longer are on rock bottom. You no longer are feeling so sad and disappointed from a situation. Currently, you are holding on to everything that you have in the month of January, and you are going to hold on to that so tight. And you're going to allow all this to manifest into a better position. For some of you Libras, this person, Lucifer works all day, and Lucifer is the one who's coming after everybody. If you let Lucifer in, he will bite you. He will bite you and take you back to the way he does things. If you go back to the past, remember when I tell you that 1 is too many and 1,000 is never going to be enough. I'll say it again. 1 is too many and 1,000 is never going to be enough. Remember that nothing changes if nothing changes. And for your last bit of information, remember that the definition of insanity is doing the same shit over and over and over and expecting a different outcome. Impossible. So, Libra, I need you to get it together. Because we are here in January. You have the Ace of Swords. You have the opportunity to grow, to blossom, to learn, to explore, to travel, to be in love, to enjoy that love. All you have to do is continue this way by taking yourself out of that trap that you thought you were in. Whether you liked it or not, something had to end in order for this new beginning to come. So Libras, you know what? Some of you had to leave. Some of you had to walk away. It didn't mean that you're a failure. It meant that somebody else didn't want to try. That's not your problem. Libra, you are always going to put the work in regardless. Even when you're not asked, you're still going to do it anyway. Libra, it's time to shine. You, as the Queen of Swords, are going to show everyone, you know what? I made it. I made it. Those storms that I thought I couldn't get through, that snow that I thought was too deep, that water that I thought was too cold to swim through, I survived because I'm a survivor. I've survived because I'm a Libra. Because a Libra has the sign of scales. The Justice card as well represents Libra. Is all about believing in truth, believing in your higher power, believing in yourself, balancing things out, finding that silver lining in every dark cloud, no matter what. No matter what.